Must have been the rider for the Grand Tour. Sing against finna be with the Grand Tour. Must have been the rider for the Grand Tour. Been half on the floor with the Grand Tour. Must have run the world with the Grand Tour. Sing Ben spinner being with the Grand Tour. But with your people with a Grand Tour. Then up in the town with a Grand Tour. Then up in the city with a Grand Tour. Then happen on the floor with a Grand Tour. Bust them on the down with a Grand Tour. Then 24 hours with a Grand Tour. Happen on the floor with a Grand Tour. Just gonna be with a Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Sing all day long with the Grand Tour. Night in the morning with the Grand Tour. Best when I'm gonna be with the Grand Tour. Must have been you know with the Grand Tour. Says gonna be with the Grand Tour. Must have been your knowledge with the Grand Tour. Chin buff wanna be with the Grand Tour. Run around the world with the Grand Tour. Seeing something been the door with the Grand Tour. Happy on the floor with the Grand Tour. Just what I need with the Grand Tour. Listen what I know about the Grand Tour. That's gonna be know about the Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Run to them with my friends with the Grand Tour. Tell them with my family with the Grand Tour. But it's what's supposed to be with the Grand Tour. Happy on the floor with the Grand Tour. That's what I want about the Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour. With the Grand Tour. I don't want someone to be with the Grand Tour. Run around the world with the Grand Tour. Being happy on the floor with the Grand Tour. What's something I know about the Grand Tour? But it's gonna be about the Grand Tour. Happy on the floor about the Grand Tour. Being up and running down with the Grand Tour. Left and the right about the Grand Tour. That's what I know about the Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Man, that's something to be about that Grand Tour. People tell me about something I know about that Grand Tour. Know about that Grand Tour. Happy on the floor about that Grand Tour. So it's gonna be about the Grand Tour. Going to the city and the state about that Grand Tour. That's the one I know about that Grand Tour. Happy up and down about the Grand Tour. But it's gonna be about that Grand Tour. Grand Tour. Grand Tour.